Welcome everybody.
Welcome.
It's John and John from BQuest.
I'm John.
And I'm John.
Wow.
Today we're going to talk a little bit more about some of our tools.
Yes, so this is tool number one. This is our go-to tool. This is about listening to your intuition, how to really refine and listen to your intuition.
Right.
So we call it our inner guru.
Yep.
And can you tell us some of the really fun ones where it's changed for you?
Okay. Some of the examples of where I've used it?
Yes.
Yeah,
indeed.
cool. So one example, we're out at a bar one night, John and I, and we got there, yeah, not that we do that much at the moment, but anyway, we're out at a bar one night and we're sitting there, we're about, 20 minutes in, the vibe was really cool, we're having a good time. All of a sudden we sort of both just stop and look at each other and it's like, I feel weird. Do you feel weird?
Yeah.
It's sort of this weird sensation came over, my sort of stomach knotted up a little bit. And so, what do we do in those situations? We check in,
Yep.
right? So we checked in, and we both sort of felt that we should leave, like we should leave the bar,
Yeah.
and which surprised us because we were having a pretty fucking good time,
Yeah, we were.
right? And we were looking forward to maybe talking to some friends that turned up a bit later.
Yeah, staying
anyway,
there for a while. We were planning on staying for a couple of hours.
We were planning on staying for a couple of hours.
Yeah.
So, we've come to a point now where we trust our inner guru, okay, and we listen to our inner guru, so we both agreed to get up and walk out and let the table go that we sort of waited for
Yes.
for 5 minutes, as we do.
Our table hunting.
And our table hunting or our table shuffling. And we left, and so we went home and went out on the balcony where I can kind of hear, what's going on down in town at Terrigal. We heard some sirens and, we were like, what's going on down there? Checked, messaged a few people to sort of see what was going on. And it turns out that a couple minutes after we walked out of the bar, there was a huge fight there.
Yeah.
We heard that people were sort of getting pushed around. A couple of people got injured or bumped to the floor, knocked themselves quite bad.
Yeah.
But magically, we walked out a couple minutes before that started.
Yeah, it's literally like 2 minutes apparently. They said, our friend said, well, 2 minutes after you left, bang, it just...
Bang.
So, yeah.
Crazy shit, right?
Yes, and that's normally in the past, you probably wouldn't have left at that stage.
That's
You would have
right.
gone, oh, that's weird. Don't worry about it.
Normally we just sort of sat there and maybe not said anything, or, it just got a bit awkward in conversation. I don't know what to say at the moment.
Yeah,
But
so
that's one example. Another example, quite common, I get up, where I've slept in a little bit, as I'm sure a lot of people can identify as sleeping in. I get the train to work a couple of days a week, and so I looked at the time, it's like, okay, I've got 15 minutes to get the train, it takes me 20 minutes to get to the station and park, and so, okay, rather than start to stress out, I'm going to be late, I checked in, am I going to make my train? Lo and behold, I get a yes, it feels light. I check in again just to make sure, get another light, it's like, okay, cool, so I've got enough time, it's like, yep. Get dressed, jump in the car, park at the station, get to the station, over the PAs, it's like the next train on platform 1 to Sydney is running approximately 15 to 20 minutes late, and I'm like, fucking beauty, right? So I get there, I'm not stressed out, I'm not sweating, I'm not running, I make that train, which is the train that I was aiming for, even though I was late.
Yes.
My intuition, my inner guru told me, no, everything's cool, you're going to make your train.
So,
and normally, like in the past, before I was doing the check-in stuff, it'd just throw my whole day out.
Yeah.
Just the whole day would start out wrong.
This is the benefits that it has, that this checking in has. It has, these are the roll-ons into our life.
Right.
It benefits that, it makes your life lighter. So where else, what other benefits does it have you experienced?
So for me, because I now can check my inner guru,
Yes.
I am thinking a lot less, So when a situation arises or a circumstance comes up, I just ask myself, my inner guru, do I want to do this? Should I have that? Am I going to be late? Should I leave the bar? And it's simply just a yes or no. Is it light or is it heavy?
Yes.
So I'm not sitting there over-analysing things and thinking about things too much, or I'm not seeking confirmation or acknowledgement from something. Do you think I should go here?
Yes.
I don't know what to do. Do you think that I look good in this top?
Am I going to be late?
Am I going to be late? Do you think I'm going to be late? I don't do any of that shit anymore, right?
Yeah.
And so it means I'm trusting myself now. I'm listening to my intuition more.
Yes, yeah.
And as a result, I'm having way more fucking fun in life.
Yes, it does. It makes it much easier. So,
yeah.
Just checking in. What about with the family? What about with the...
So, I do it with my kids now. If they come to me and they ask me a bit about, maybe they've got some problems with their friends or school or work colleagues and meetings, things like that.
Yeah.
It's become a normal part of my day-to-day.
Yeah.
It's just really go from checking to checking to checking to checking.
Yeah.
You know, and life's just so much more simple.
Yes.
You know, it's truly amazing.
Business deals and
Everything. You know, I've you know, been invited to a party. Immediately I've gone, nah, I don't want to do that. Checked in. It's like, nah, you should go. And I go there, and I've either, you know, met someone and become amazingly good friends with them, or had a, you know, a blast of a time where I didn't expect it, or, you know, business-wise, I've made a couple of contacts with the business, you know, all because I listened and trusted my intuition. Who'd have fucking thought that?
Yeah. Well, everyone does this. We know this, but most of the time we just ignore it, and then we go, oh, you know, what's our favourite word for our intuition? It's this. I knew that was going to happen.
Yeah, that was going to happen.
It's like shit, and it's like, you know, and that's, you know, that's the intuition talking all the
Yeah.
time. It's a feeling in the gut. It's a funky feeling, and that's why we call it. This is the tool. This is how we train in the tool.
Yep.
We feel heavy. That means it's a no.
Yep.
We feel light. That means it's a yes. And we just start with the simple things. We start with like simple questions like.
So I started with food.
Yeah.
You know, I thought, okay, well, rather than go and start with like, you know, should I leave my job or should I sell my house? I was like, I'll just start with food, you know, because I kind of know my food routine.
Yeah.
And okay, you know, lunchtime's like, am I hungry? You know, and lo and behold, at times it was like, no, you know.
But you felt hungry.
But I felt hungry, you know, and I was like, well, I'm not hungry, okay. And then I was like, okay, well, am I thirsty? It's like, yeah. Oh, okay, cool. So I'll just go get a drink instead of going to get food.
Yes.
You know, and then I sort of progressed that on to, if I was hungry, okay, well, what do I want to eat? I've got the choice of hot food, cold food, you know, do I want to get something, do I want to buy something, do I want to make something? So just little things like that, you know, and what I found over time is the more I did that, the more of a belief and the more trust I had built up with my intuition, that I could then move on to bigger things and different, bigger, you know, situations or scenarios.
That's the main problem, because a lot of people use this and they'll go straight for the big ones, and then they don't read it right, and then they stop it and they drop it.
Right.
Whereas it's like any other learning tool. If you're learning to ride a bike, you don't go straight up to the biggest hill and ride down. You know?
Well, you can try.
You can. Some people do, but it's usually
they probably don't do
to the
that
hospital. But yes, and so you build it up bit by bit, like even car parks and things like that. It's like, oh, I should go. No, go right. You know, it feels light to go right. So it feels light. So this is how we do it. It feels light. So what feels light? Naturally, it feels light. It's just feels natural. It feels easy. Well, but heavy, or the no part of the answer, no, when your inner guru, your intuition says no, that's when we feel weird, or we feel funky, or we generally, sometimes it's like quite a knot in the stomach, or you can actually feel heavy in the fact that it weighs you down.
Yeah.
These are the ways you can explore it and find it.
There's heaps of different ways, eh?
There's many different ways of doing it, and this is what we do in our course. We teach people more and more, refining them how to listen to it more and more and build that trust, as you're saying. As you build the trust, it becomes easier and easier, it becomes automatic, and it becomes every day, all day.
It becomes a moment-to-moment check-in.
It's also the tool, the go-to tool for all of our other tools. This is the primary tool that we use to check for all the other tools we share. We've got another 8 tools on top of this.
Yep.
And we use this with all of those other tools to make our life more intuitive, to listen to our inner guru, to be our own self, to choose our life the way we want to choose it.
Sweet.
This is tool number 1, and this will be the go-to. So anyone listening in and anyone who wants to use this is a free one.
Yeah, if you want more information, drop a comment. You know.
Yep. If you want to, we've got bequest.me, our website.
Yep.
For the courses, but you know, this is free for anyone to use.
Give it a try.
If you want to use it, and that's it, you've got it. We've given you the whole lot for free right there. It just takes a little bit more to master than that, but it's very simple. So drop a comment. We're John and John with
we are John and John.
Bequest Wellbeing, the quest to be you. So this is the primary tool for being yourself.
It is. It's the foundation. 101.
Yourself. So thank you guys.
Thank you.
Namaste.
Namaste.
Shalom.